Hi guys, I am back for part 2 of my design team project for Doreen over at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And I'm going to try to get through this one as quickly as possible. Again, here we have a little booklet that I created, very similar to the one in part 1. And I'm not going to go through all the details of items used throughout because that will be in part 1 video. This is just for my second journal I've created. It's very, very similar. And the items that I used in part 1 for my first journal are the same. I will list all affiliated links down below in the description box. So here we have our little booklet. So I'm going to go through this really quickly. It's getting really rather dark here. So please watch part 1. Very, very similar in the making. So I had so much fun. I kept adding to these journals of what I was going to create. I don't know, I just wanted to add some extras. For these journals, I had so much fun creating these. That's the little booklet. Again, all measurements and items I used will be mentioned in the video part 1 for my first journal. Love it. Luscious. Hello. Love it. So we're going to get through this quickly. So pretty. Love. That applique is gorgeous. So is this. Love it. I feel like I'm rushing, but again, very similar to what was in the first journal. This is antique music paper right here. Love that applique. Love Doreen's digitals. Beautiful illustration. Beautiful applique. Look at that illustration, guys. They're at the ballroom. Parchment. Vintage music paper flips out. We have some stuff to play with. Very similar. Sorry if I feel like I'm rushing you. But again, like I said, it's very similar to the first journal. That pink velvet on the top is gorgeous. Sample stamp. Let your paper in the back. Tucks right in there. And these envelopes are made of parchment paper. Love this. Love that trim. So pretty. This journal is in pinks, golds, and neutrals. Love that embossing. And that parchment paper. Little cluster. Love this trim with a little eyelash. Sheila's pink boho with the pink and white pearls. A little bit on bling. They're at the ball dancing. Ledger paper, vintage ledger paper, and I love this. I created these yesterday, just kept adding. It's made out of the vintage flashcards. Beautiful lace. Rhinestones throughout. We have some seam binding. Beautiful bronze butterfly with some bling. Rosette. I just love it, how it came out. It sits there. Here is the center spread. Beautiful. Look at those ladies. All waiting to enter the ballroom. The doily with an applique. So pretty. Hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. Vintage lace tied into a pretty bow here. This flips open. We have some antique music paper here. They're at the ball. I love this cluster. Love it. Embossing, Hotel Victoria. Love this music sheets. Sample stamp in the back. Love the vintage piano. Piano paper. I think in part 1 I said music. It's piano paper. Vintage piano paper. That embossing, I love that stamp. Then the embossing and using my heating tool, that's so fun. So please watch again part 1. I mean, this one journal has a little bit of differences, but not much. Love that. Some stuff to play with. Doreen's beautiful digitals. So pretty. That from that book page, but I did add some items here. On that ledger, I did that stamp with the gold embossing powder. We just have some music there. We have an ephemera card with a little lace flip. Isn't she gorgeous? So pretty. Little flip. Music, antique music. Here is Sheila's beautiful trim. It's in that bronzy color. And golds. And here I just tucked in little rosette, just at a staple. It has some vintage ledger, some of Doreen's digitals, and I did stamp on the back with my script stamp in that gold. Just super fun. That kind of tucks right in there. Look at this woman. She's so cute. Some blush pink eyelets. Some gold trim. Is that fabric? Love it. And another floating pocket. Backed with ledger in the back. And this is the back. I love this applique. Love it. Here's the back. Again, here is the yumminess. Love it. It is chunky, guys. Chunky. And I love how they came out. And that is part 2 of my second journal for my design team project for Doreen over at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures using her Empress Ballroom Digital Kit. Again, I will post all affiliated links down below in the description box. Until next time, much love and hugs, guys. And thanks for joining me today. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye.